Yo, it's your boy Me Too with another video. Let's play some Final Fantasy 15. Yo, so this is like the best game I've ever played in my entire life. I know I say that about every game I find that I really like. But this is the only single player game. Like, I don't play single player games. But this game right here is so addicting. I love this game to no end. This game is one of my favorites. I only played one other game before this as Final Fantasy, but I believe it was like 7 to 13. One or the other, it was one of those. But this right here is just purely amazing. I'm in the labyrinth right now because there's predecessors of Noctis. He can go and like collect their powers. We have to go to different locations scattered across the globe of Final Fantasy and find these tombs and collect the lost powers of the kings before him, which is so super cool because he can obtain all these guys' power and become mega powerful, which is different. I never seen this in a Final Fantasy game, even though I haven't played a whole bunch of them, but the ones I played, it wasn't like this. They put a big modern era to this game too, and they integrated the modern era with the old era so good. They put this in perfectly. Y'all did a perfect job in putting this together. I really enjoy this game. I can play this for hours and hours if someone doesn't stop me from playing this. Right now, we're still looking for the king's tomb, and the way they made the labyrinths, or you see on the mini map all the way on your top right, where you can see that it's so many places you can go, but some doors are locked and some doors are open, so you can't even get in some of them. So it puts you in a position where you have to really find your way around the map and go back and forth, which they integrated that perfectly because it's like, you know, a lot of games that have labyrinths doesn't do that. Like, you just kind of know where you're going. This one is more or less like a Zelda type labyrinth, I guess. Oh my god, that never happens. Ha! But oh my god. So yeah, in some rooms you go into, you have to literally go fight these monsters because they pop out of nowhere. And since it's close quarters, it's really hard to sit here and you know, fight some of them because they put you in a little box, and then it puts you in a way because your camera, it makes it like you can't really see everything the way you want to normally. What makes the game really interesting because it makes it harder to fight them, and I like that. But it was all about the mini map and the labyrinth. Yeah, Zelda. I don't know if y'all just come to think about it. I don't know if people remember the Zelda, like the classic Zelda from like way back then on. Because I played on an Apple IIc, where, well, not Apple IIc, Windows 95, which makes me sound old as living hell. But yeah, they had labyrinths set up like this that it's really interesting. It was really hard to find your way around. And then see this boss, I'm calling them a labyrinth boss because it's really easier to categorize them like that. You have to get behind him, and like, you know, when he's not shooting, you gotta get behind him and hit him in his blind spot so you don't get killed. But since this is a close quarter place, it's harder to do that because he knows that he has to have his blind spot all the way facing the wall, which puts us in a position where I have to go around him, because this is different from the guys that you have on the outside where you have all this open space. So even if they turn around, you can go around them and try and still hit them. Here it's different because he's always backing up, so he's always protecting his blind spot, which I never seen that in a boss before. But since it's a close quarter, it's harder to go around him. You really can't, because you see I have to go towards him and hit him, and then he backs up in the corner even more. So and it's, the attack style is different. And also they integrated, I don't know if this was in a Final Fantasy before or not, but you have these joint attack modes. I haven't played a lot. I haven't played Final Fantasy since like 7, so it's different. And see, now I'm hitting his blind spot, and then he automatically turns around and makes sure his blind spot is covered again. Then we have these different potions like the elixirs and the Phoenix Down. The Phoenix Down is like revival, like you're dead, I revive you from the dead. like necromancy and shit. Then you have elixirs which replenish your HP and health like to maximum. Then you have the regular potions that do partial, like almost half of what you need. And they're different, and every place you go you can find different elixirs, different HPs. You can pick them all over the ground, and especially in these labyrinths you find a lot of them, plentiful with them. So as you're searching for the place you're trying to go, you find a lot of them, which makes it good because seeing this guy in this battle, I've used so much of them that it's like I need more. Also about how this game is working, okay, say how, okay, you see Pomto, he's down, right? If I go give him a potion, I have to wait for him to use his potion before I can just hand it off to the next person. I can't just jointly just potion and they all gonna take it. It's not that simple. And I like that because it gives you a priority to look to. Okay, my priority right now is my comrade right now. I have to get him. Oh god, I gotta go get the other guy now. It puts you in a sense of like, because in real life, if you're in a battle, you can't, like, if you're one person, you can't heal both a bunch of people at the same time like that. You gotta tend to one soldier. You have to bandage him up, take care of him or her. Then you have to go to the next soldier and take care of him or her. You can't just massively just like heal everyone at the same exact time. That's impossible. But I like that realistic factor they put in that, because in other combat games you can just go poof, everybody's healed, and you can't do that in this game, which I like it because then it puts you in it's more strategic, which I can't even pronounce that word because my pronunciations are dog shit. But yeah. But this is MeetooMeetoo over and out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play, because this battle is almost over, and what? It was amazing.